The third step in coming together is clearing the glass. If there was a pane of glass in between you and your partner, spouse, loved one, would it be foggy? Would there be bugs on the windshield? Would there be a big crack in it? If you could just think about your relationship as it stands right now, how clear is the connection between you two? If you immediately want to say that it feels foggy, or there's these but big splattered bugs on the windshield, or there's a huge foundational crack, that will give you some subconscious, intuitive language and information to tell you that, oh, there's a reason we're not connected. Maybe it's that bug represents something that I didn't tell them, or something that I didn't say or haven't said for a long period of time. Maybe the crack feels like our relationship was built off of me not being my true self. Maybe the fog feels like distance. So that metaphor can give you an idea of how clear is my connection to my partner. And then you can ask them, how clear does the connection feel between us two? Utilizing this exercise will give you a really great indication of where to start, because if it's really really muddy, right, you might know that you have some work to do, and your perception of course is going to be different than your partner. They might see, oh, it's completely clear, and you might be like, oh, on my end it feels like I'm really far away from you. It's helping you to acquire the language to be able to explain your side of the story, the lens that you're looking through, what you're experiencing in the relationship. The longer this goes on, the more muddy the windshield becomes, the more bugs accumulate, the further disconnected you become. And this will 100% affect every part of your relationship, especially your sex life. How do we clear the glass? We can't use Windex, right? You use radical honesty and radical responsibility for helping to start to clear the glass off. You can both have the understanding that, hey, because we're in this intimacy experience, we're going to say the hard truth for the benefit of clearing off the connection so that we can clearly see what's left of the relationship, what the relationship is currently going through, and how we want to move forward together. Because we built the solid foundation leading up to this exercise, it's very important to remember that in you taking this course, you decided to have that intimacy mindset where I'm choosing you, and together we're going to work through the stuff that's really hard to clear the connection and find love again, reignite our relationship from a place of clarity, from a place of true connection, understanding, vulnerability. Asking yourself the question, what have I not said to my partner that is keeping me from feeling close to them? If the internal dialogue that you're experiencing is, I am terrified to tell them this because they might leave me, or I am terrified that they will judge me, and you explain your point of view, I'm really scared to tell you that it really makes me mad when you leave the dishes out because I don't want to lose you, but I also feel like I'm doing a bunch of free labor for free, and it feels makes me feel unappreciated. And again, because you're in the mindset that you're going to be able to say those hard truths to each other without judgment and with true understanding and appreciation for that other person's experience, even if they do have an emotional response, at least they know what your truth is. And when they can self regulate and come back down to being in a place of receptivity and engaging in that conversation, they will hear and see you because now they know what you've been hiding. This is a really challenging task, I know, and it's very hard to kind of initiate it because there's a lot of fear around, if I say this, they might leave me. If I say this, they might change the way that they think about me, or they might judge me, or they might shame me. So if this continues to be something that you are having challenges with, super happy to schedule a call with you to help you navigate and mediate this conversation for the benefit of reconnection. Just know that this opportunity, if you choose to accept this challenging exercise, is to really wipe off that glass and step forward on a solid foundation of clarity so that you both see and understand, what are you experiencing in this relationship? What are you experiencing in this relationship? What has kept us from really connecting and finding our way back to each other? Just know that this opportunity, if you choose to accept this challenging exercise, is to really wipe off that glass and step forward on a solid foundation of clarity so that you both see and understand, what are you experiencing in this relationship? What are you experiencing in this relationship? What has kept us from really connecting and finding our way back to each other? This gives you a solid platform to be able to just express what you are holding in. The benefit is not only to find peace within your relationship, but it's also to help you find peace within yourself. There will be an attachment with the directions of how to utilize this tool with some talking points in case you get stuck, to help deepen that conversation in a more confined way until you feel confident with just asking and saying whatever you need to say to get it out.